Right, so it's now August, and this is my garden makeover video number 3. There was a rabbit hutch here, so I decided to put a second flower meadow in. This has got all sorts of different wildflowers in it. Just seen a grasshopper as well, and it looked like it had red legs. So that's a bit of diversity that's coming up already. Got a spider here. This is my rather sad looking acer tree. I think I had it in too warm a spot, so I moved it. It's beginning to regrow buds again, so hopefully it should be alright for next year. Hanging baskets. We went to Jersey in June and they absolutely got mullered because they never got watered for a week. But they're beginning to come back into flower a little bit. These are potato plants. It's quite a nice looking plant when it flowers. Another potato plant. Again, this plant is beginning to regrow leaves again. It got a bit burnt. My wife's Chelsea flower shrub. Another little plant. These were yellow, but the flowers have all died off. I'm really liking these little flowers, so I've just bought some more. Again, this one's another pot with yellow shrub. I've just bought these today. Not sure what they are, I can't remember. This is an old tin pot that I've planted with these purple flowers and some lavender, English lavender. Made a mistake with French lavender. Doesn't really like the heat of the garden. Again, English lavender. The mistake I made was putting too much watering them too much. So I've cut back on the watering of the lavender. I want one of my palm trees. I bought this last year and it's twice the size now. So that's doing really well. Had a chimney that broke. So my wife's planted this in there. That's beginning to grow quite a bit. I just bought this today. It's another tree fern. I'm hoping that's going to do quite well. I put it in a shadier part of the garden, so hopefully it does well there. When we went to Jersey, kept seeing these blue agapanthus plants, so I decided to get one of them as well. This is a buddleia tree. It was in a sorry state when it got delivered from Morgan and Thompson. Won't be using them again. But anyway, I managed to revive it and it's beginning to grow new buds. Hopefully that's a flower. Again, another pot of blue Bologna, I think they're called. This wasn't doing too well at the top end of the garden, so I moved it more into the shade. It's doing really well now. Got a tomato plant here. to get small little cherry tomatoes. Another, I can't remember what these plants are called now. I might move this because it doesn't seem to be doing too well there. And in my local park, I've seen these recently, so I decided to get one of these. The lupins that I had before didn't really survive very well. This is a buddleia plant, probably past its best at the moment. The wildflower meadow, we've still got a few wildflowers left. Got a huge sunflower growing. I didn't even realise I had a seed for. I overdid the blue cornflowers though, and they're past their best now. It's the Buddha. It's got ivy all growing on it. Yeah, so I did cut a lot of this wildflower meadow out, but still a fair bit here. Russian sage should flower soon, hopefully. Just at the back there you can see the Pavoskia rocket man that actually survived. Just planted these two plants here. Again, another Russian sage. This has really nice purple flowers when it's in flower. It's doing all right. Another addition there. And my sago palm, doing really well. I moved it because it kept getting blown over in the wind. So at the back of the flower bed, I decided to put in ferns because it's more shaded. There's a fern there. See more wildflowers. It didn't really come out as well as I expected, but there are lots of wildflowers in here. This fern I've had a while now and it's doing alright. And there's the sunflower and it's pointing the wrong way. Back out. A rock garden. This hanging basket's doing really well. No flowers on it anymore though. Some of these alpines are doing better than others. This is just beginning to reflower. That one at the back's totally dead. That is a yellow plant normally. This one's being mullered. This one is growing quite well. These are probably the best ones I've had most success with. But this corner gets quite a bit of heat. But it was worth doing. Because it makes a nice little feature of that little corner. Got a wild buddleia here. And the first fern that I put into the garden, which is a razor palm. And it's taken over that little corner there. And of course, my Japanese acer tree. But it is about 25 years old. So this is the garden in August 2022.